Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the New York City Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for tonight's main event. 12 rounds, middleweights going in.
Come on, kid. You got this one.
Opening round here, scheduled for 12. A headshot block. Teddy, I'm going to call this one a little baking soda and vinegar matchup. You know what happens when you put those two things together?
Yeah, you get a volcano, and it's going to explode. And I think before the night's over, you're going to see that.
Able to dismiss that body shot. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort.
Yeah! Good work!
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round, he's committing to the work downstairs. He puts forth a right hand. And he's holding. Blocks it away. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Lights Out. How about that left hand? Lights Out's punch didn't come close. 10 seconds to go in this round. You see, he comes over the top with that right hand, a real solid shot.
Take your time out there. Toma su tiempo.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. And he just holds on there. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Lights Out. Now hugging on the inside.
Así es, let it go!
Hits him in the mug with the right. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight. He's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
Halfway through this round. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. Well, he ties up there. A well-timed right hand by Lights Out.
Hey, keep your feet moving. Work the body.
He falls victim to that big hook.
Hey, stay with me here.
Good block there by Golden. Teddy, explain this to me. Hey, this fighter was just staggered and stunned. Now all of a sudden he's defending beautifully.
Yeah, because he's on instinct now. Before he was thinking, he was overthinking. That happens out in life in a lot of places. And now he's not. Now just naturally, instinctively, survival mode is there. He's doing all the things, Joe, that he was taught in the gym. Things he couldn't do before because he was worried about doing them. He had too many things clogging his head.
Final 10 seconds. And this round comes to an end. Lights Out's really impressing us here, Teddy, coming off that last round. I mean, he laid down a beating to his opponent, but sometimes confidence can also be an enemy in this game.
Yeah, you could get a little bit of overconfident. You could get careless. You know, you could forget where you were earlier or forget what you knew when you were coming into the ring. Things that you had to understand as far as defensive liabilities. He has to remember that.
Work the body.
Sound defense. Good block that time by Lights Out. Unable to connect by Golden. Teddy, I've heard you say it many times before, but the better fighters have a wide array of punches.
Yeah, well, you have to, because obviously your opponent is going to adjust to what you're doing. You want to keep him off balance. Stay effective.
A stinging uppercut by Golden. Didn't get it done going to the body there. Golden's right hand scores well that time.
Nice.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. Reaching the halfway mark of this round.
Get after him.
Able to cover up that gut. Lights Out's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Golden's defense. Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. What about his opponent in a spot like this? I mean, here you got to your guy earlier, you did some damage, but now he's fighting with such a defensive style, it can be frustrating.
Yeah, it can be, but you have to make the adjustment. You're going to deal with styles like this. This is part of your education, part of your development to go up that boxing ladder. Now you have to find a way to get to him while he's being defensive. Still use your jab, you know, close that gap, put your punches together more, and start banging that body a little bit extra.
And this round comes to an end. Golden's out in front as we take a look at Teddy's scorecard for the first time tonight, but they're still in a mode of just feeling each other out. Neither man has taken control of this bout so far. He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty.
There you go.
my favorite punch there is. A forceful uppercut by Golden.
You gotta protect yourself.
He didn't see that left hand, and it got to him badly. He should really tie up now. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Golden's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Halfway through round number 4.
Keep working the jab. Good, good.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand.
Keep doing what you're doing. You got this one.
Oh, what a hook upstairs.
You're doing great. That's it, just like that.
Ten clicks of the talk. And round 4 comes to an end. Lights Out's corner's got to be thrilled with what they just saw. They won that last round. They put down a beatdown on their opponent. And now they got to be thinking, hey, this thing could really snowball in our favor big time when we get off the stool here.
Yeah, they have to feel that way. Keep it going. Why change it now? You know, what you did the last round, it worked for you. It got you into a commanding position. Keep doing it. Keep doing more of it. But remember your defensive responsibilities as you go forward.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Oh, what a whiff by Lights Out. And a top-notch right hand by Golden.
What's the body? That's it.
Halfway through this round here. Up top with the right hand. Oh, that's gotta hurt. A hook crashes home, and he's down. Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
Nice block by Golden. Goes up top with the right hand. Golden's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Great right was lined up, but he missed. You see him holding on. Golden's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. Round comes to an end. Knockdown was scored in that round. So, Teddy, you're working the corner of the guy who was just on the floor. What are you telling him?
You're telling him that if he's been down before, you want to actually use that for a positive. I know that sounds crazy, but you say, hey, you've been here before. You've overcome it. You want to remind him that he can get back. And then the most important thing, Joe, is you tell him why he got dropped. So when he goes out there, he's not just scared going into a dark place saying, gee, it's going to happen again. He knows he has control.
Little head knocking with that right hand. Not able to connect with the uppercut. Golden's out there for another round after being knocked down in the last round. We know what happens in the 60 seconds with a fighter who was damaged. But what about those 60 seconds in the opposing corner, Teddy?
You know, Joe, that's a great question. And I remember my mentor, Customato, when we were training fighters, he used to always say, look, you know you're a banger, and this guy happens to be a banger. Well, if you hit a guy clean, you know you hurt him. But he's not going to show you. He's going to act like a pro. He's going to con you. He's going to act like that didn't hurt him. But you have to remember, hey, it hurt him. So go after him like he showed it, even if he's not showing it.
Halfway through round 6.
Keep working the body. Whoop, whoop. Left and right, left and right.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Missed the target with that hook. Lights Out's now showing off what he probably worked very hard on in the gym. You can see that the effective footwork, the movement, is making for this to be a fairly easy round for him. Teddy, what kind of training regimen do you put a guy through to develop this skill?
Well, what you do is you have him work on defense. Sometimes I'll put a fighter in the ring to spar, and I won't let him throw punches back. I'll make him just make the guy miss. Just use his legs, use his head movement, use his blocking skills, and make sure he concentrates exactly on one thing, defense. He's showing it right now.
End of the round is upon us, and we have a fighter in front of us who just looks gassed. He looks tired. Now, Teddy, what can he do to overcome that when this fight starts back up?
Well, first of all, this is where you search into those corners that you're not forced to search. Kind of like when you were a kid and your mother told you to clean your room and go into those little nooks and crannies where you never knew there was dirt. Now you got to start looking into nooks and crannies inside yourself. Places you didn't know were there before. You better find them. You better find them quick.
Still not moving enough. Move, muévate. Keep your head.
Lights Out's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Nice block by Golden.
Hey, shake it off.
Oh, good defense there. That was a fine block by Lights Out. Golden's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. At the halfway point of round 7.
Focus!
Blocks away that headshot.
Unload! More punches!
And just grabbing onto his opponent.
You're not focusing!
How about a return to sender with the left hand? Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by lights out. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round.
I want the combination.
Golden's momentum is starting to show now. Look at Teddy's scorecard as we begin round number 8.
You know, I know why, too, because I eavesdropped a little bit in between the rounds in the corner, and I heard them tell him, hey, come on, pick it up a little bit now, because otherwise he's going to get confident. And guess what? When you hear that, you don't want the other guy getting confident.
Way to block there. He just missed that shot up top. Golden's really impressing us here, defensively impressing us. I mean, it's so easy to say, wow, look at the punching, look at the power. But, Teddy, you got to appreciate what he's doing with defense.
Yeah, well, that's one of the reasons why you can say that you appreciate, you know, the aggression or the power and all these things. He can afford to be aggressive because he doesn't get hit.
Hey, gotta see that come in. Let's go. In and out. In and out.
90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Lights out's gonna think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good solid counter.
Side to side.
Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. I like the way he looked at the end of that round. It looks like he's gaining some momentum here. Good competitive fight, And I do believe that he's up on the scorecards.
Yeah, I have it the same way.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one.
Body shots. Keep it going. Beat him to the punch.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Lights Out's blocking ability is doing well for him there. You know, many times we talk about the fact that, hey, at least he's throwing punches, but that's all you can say in this case because he's not landing many of these.
No, they're being blocked or they're missing. They're definitely not landing clean, and you have to give credit to the other fighter being that good defensively.
Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. Halfway through the 9th round.
Use the jab. Nice work. More budget, work the body kid. Keep moving! Keep moving! Nice work! Nice work! Double up your punches!
Parries that punch intended for the head. Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9. Lights Out's fighting this fight as if somebody glued the bottom of his shoes to the canvas, Teddy.
Somebody should check that right now. If I was in the corner, I'd call the referee over and say, hey, can you check that for me?
And we are back underway. Another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. Golden's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. He missed with that headshot.
Side to side. Move your head.
And we've reached the halfway point of round 10. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Nice strike after catching one by Golden. Why is his opponent struggling so much here? Why can he not land a clean headshot?
Well, one reason is his opponent is moving his head. He's doing a good job of being elusive, but there's no change. He's just throwing straight, naked punches at him. He needs to make a little adjustment, a little adaptation. He needs to feint a little bit, get a false movement, get him out of position, get him off balance, and then time him a little bit. He keeps just throwing at him. He's going to keep doing what he's doing, move air around.
Missed the body shot. Counting down towards the end of the 10th round, 10 seconds to go. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. And that's the end of round 10.
Don't walk it.
He has a slight lead on your scorecard, Teddy, but nothing is guaranteed at this point. There's still a lot of work to be done as we start round number 11.
Yeah, Joe, he's got to keep that offense up. You know, a lot of times you get to the end part of a fight like this, and you're a little bit ahead. At least we have him ahead. And you start to let up on the offense a little bit. You know, you concentrate more on the defense, and the guy gets back into the fight. Keep that offense going. Pay attention to the defense, but keep the offense going.
Yep. Keep working the jab.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Lights out's missing punches here. Now, the good news is he's throwing punches, but Teddy needs to be more accurate.
Okay, I give you the bad news.
Please.
He's throwing them to the wrong place. He's throwing them upstairs. He should throw them downstairs. This guy's moving his head. You go downstairs, you take away that head movement. Then you find them upstairs.
He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Golden. 90 seconds to go in this 11th round.
Go.
I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
That's it, just like that.
Keep moving.
One, two. Uno y dos. Body shot.
Keep moving.
Last 10 seconds of this 11th round. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Pace yourself.
Back to the body.
No, his opponent got away from that uppercut. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head.
Yo, bien, good.
And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon.
Boom. One punch.
Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Halfway through this 12th and final round.
He's tired.
Cover your head. You're not pace yourself.
Final minute of this final round of this fight. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Golden.
Keep moving.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. Wow, what a turnaround. You never know what's going to happen in this game.
You're never supposed to take anything for granted, never assume anything. They tell you that in life. In the ring, you get taught that real fast.
He got caught by a big shot. This was an easy fight to score from start to finish after that effort.
Well, you never know in this sport with the scoring, but this is one you know.
We're going to know in moments here as we send it up to the ring. That's a well-earned victory by Golden. And it's nice to see when not only all three judges have it for him, but your scorecard agrees.
Yeah, it is. That doesn't mean I'm going to hang out with these guys or go to dinner with them afterwards, but right now I'm going to say, job well done, guys.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.